puppy halted in front of the car, looking up, not in fear, but with desperate eyes. That face, not simply panic. It was a lament, as if to say, "Please, something horrible has happened. Come on." The man hesitated, but something in that gaze broke him. He got out of the car, and when he did, the puppy turned and began to run again, and the man behind him followed. It was not a short race. It seemed like eons, but the man kept going. Because this was not the average cry for help. This was a life depending on it. They finally got to her. The mother dog remained on her side. Her tongue was flaccid, eyes shut. Not a budget. Dead silence. She looked. Gone. The puppy whined, poking her with his nose, pawing lightly at her face, trying to rouse her. But nothing happened. The man got down on one knee, checked for breathing. Dim, almost non-existent. Her heart, arrhythmic. Her pulse, nearly non-existent. But he didn't leave, because sometimes 1% chance is worth everything. He laid her on the ground, laid a towel under her. Wear gloves, and began. There were no guarantees, only hope. First, CPR. Chest compressions, soft, careful. Time taken, steady. Then water in a syringe dropped in her mouth. Then CPR again. The puppy, watching closely, nudged her belly. Even tried to suckle, as if to remind her she was still needed. Now loved. The man stopped, listened. Still hardly any heart. He continued. CPR, water, CPR. Then he moved her legs up and down. Movement in an effort to rouse her. Again, CPR, mouth to mouth. He didn't, though. There was no one, no inquisitive eyes, just silence, other than the rattling breaths of a dying dog and a silent wail from a baby unwilling to leave her side. The man prepared an injection, tapped it. Then CPR again, and again. This was not just medicine. This was love, resolve, and this deep sense that this mother deserved to live. The puppy, he hadn't eaten anything. He was hungry. So he poured some milk in a small bowl, and the little one drank like his life depended on it, which in many ways it did. The man petted the puppy on the head, then back to the mother. One more try at CPR. Yet another droplet. Then, a flash. A kick in her leg. Her eyes cracked open. Her head moved, a little. She was living. He whispered gently to her, said she was safe, that her baby had rescued her. The mother looked around, weak, trembling, but alive. Her eyes searched and landed on her pup. He burrowed into her, tail wagging, body shaking with joy. They were a couple, still a family. But this man was relentless. He carried them both, the mother in a towel, the puppy in his basket, and took them to the nearest animal care center. Here, she was shown love. First, a mask over her snout, gently applied. Temperature checked. Fluids administered. Then medicine. First for the lady, then for her brave little boy. He cleaned them, wiped the dirt, the blood, the sadness. gave them comfort, set them on a soft, cozy bed. And when he put them into a soft bed, side by side, the mother curled around her pup, and he buried himself in her belly again. Secure. Fed. Home. It was a peaceful moment as they ate, a moment of survival. Fun fact: dogs, especially stray mothers, often put their pups first even when starving. They'll hide their pain just to protect their little ones. And puppies, they bond so closely, they will run miles to get assistance. What we witnessed it wasn't just a rescue. It was loyalty. It was love, in fact. It was a miracle. He had no idea who they were, but he heard their silent yell. That man, a hero. Not because he was tough, but because he refused to look away. For every creature left behind in silence, someone is out there who can be their voice. Do that. Be that person. Because saving a life will change your own. If this story touched your heart, if you believe every life, no matter how small, deserves a second chance, then please subscribe to our channel, because the world needs more kindness, and together we can be the reason someone survives.